Alright, I thought I'd do a little video for my post-race follow-up. I just got done doing the Kettle Moraine 100 mile, and it was a grueling race. It was just horrible the whole time. It got up to, temperature-wise, up to 90 degrees, and the course was actually not too bad. You could actually run a lot of it, but it was just super hot, and I really had a lot of leg problems towards the last third, last one quarter of the race, where I was really running on one leg. So it was a struggle to finish, and I really beat myself up. I probably should have dropped out at some point in the race just to kind of save myself, but I finished, and I'm glad I finished, but it really took a pounding. My right shin is just inflamed and swollen, and it's really hurting. I tweaked it a bit 2 weeks ago at Fargo Marathon and just didn't fully recover, and then combined with the heat and the pounding of today's race, it was a nuisance and a major pain towards the end of the race. I was taking ibuprofen from 3 miles on just to kind of manage it, but even the ibuprofen for the last probably 23 miles didn't really have any effect. It was almost debilitating. I had to walk a lot of the last 23 miles because of that. So overall, it was a great race. There was about 120 runners total in 100 miles. They also do a 100K race, and there's a lot of people that dropped out. When I got done finishing, I was somewhere in the 20s, and I clocked in officially at about 27 hours and 30 or 24 minutes. So pretty slow time. The cutoff is 30 hours, and there's not a lot of room behind me, and there was still over 100 people potentially that could finish. I know that a majority of those have already dropped out earlier in the day. So again, the heat was a huge factor for everyone out there, whether it's 100K or 100 mile. But overall, it was a really well-run course. The volunteers were great, and the fellow runners were awesome. They were really encouraging me and everyone else throughout the day and throughout the night. I didn't have a crew or a pacer with me, so this is my first solo race or solo 100-mile race, and it went pretty well. You know, I think I had everything pretty organized, and the nighttime and whatnot wasn't a real big issue as far as having to have someone there. There's actually a lot of runners out there, so I got to run with a number of them throughout the night. But it definitely is kind of tough to do the whole thing without a pacer. But it certainly wasn't undoable, and it does give you kind of a different feel or a different experience of the race. So overall, again, I thought that it was a very well-run race. There's a lot of great runners, excellent volunteers, and with despite the heat and some leg problems, I think I would have had a pretty good race. I felt pretty good most of the time, even when the temperatures were up in the the low 90s. But I really tanked the last 23 miles or so. It really set me back, and as you can hear, I'm running the bath right now. I'm going to take an ice bath to try to ease off some of my pain and help with the recovery. But we'll see. I potentially doing Grandma's Marathon in 2 weeks, and then another 100 miles in 3 weeks. But I'm really considering pulling out of at least one or maybe both of them, just because I feel like I'm going to take a lot of time to recover. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm still a bit tired, so if this video doesn't turn out very well, I've been up for 30 hours or something like that, and I obviously ran out of the heat for 100 miles. So I do apologize if this isn't the most coherent video, but hope you enjoy, and check out some of the rest of my blog. I'll definitely leave some more information and some links below. So, alright, thanks.